It's been a while, but we now have a very special game between Kurotsuchi-kun, who is playing as the account held the hostage, his friend Green Mango, and then on their team is Player, Tin Dog, and O'Hara Please. God, that name there is just all sorts of stereotypical. Okay, and they're against Pineapple Pudding. Master Beta. Yes, I have a very mature sense of humor. Zathandra Pus 007, Tiny Carbon, and Mufasa King. Zathandra Pus. What? I don't know what that is supposed to be. I know of Zarathustra, but not that. Alright, so do a bit of switching. Okay, so it's Malphite, Wukong, Yasuo, Kaiser, Pike. Okay, that's an interesting team comp. And Orn, Jarvan, Talon, MF. So both teams have a really good team fight. If I had to like say which one is better, I would say that the red team's team fight is probably that little bit better. But I am open to whatever might happen because we're low elo. And because we're low elo, anything can happen. Now, we've got some interesting starting positions. MF is just chilling out over here. No one's watching this avenue. Oh no, there is a ward though. Okay. Everyone is kind of just jerking off until like the creeps spawn, I think. Well, blue ping over here for some reason. Not sure why. What are you doing, Yasuo bro? Yasu bro? I like that. Yasu bro, I like that. Alright, so buff spawn, both teams going to be doing it like usual. Now I'm interested in if they're going to fight over the scuttle crabs here very early on. So both teams getting a very good lead. So it looks to me like both jumpers are going to be trying to go for that scuttle crab on the bottom. There's a getting camped. Now question. Okay. Oh, Jarvan. Is he doing the peanut? No, he's just gonna take it. Wukong's clear speed on those cogs is really slow. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna find Jarvan taking it. I don't think he'll be able to steal it though. Oh wait, no. Actually, there's a chance. He's just gonna let it go. Take it. So, Jarvan off to a good start. Thresh off to a good start. Oh no, that's a bad start. Flash forward by the Kaiser, picks up first blood. Now here comes a 4-man to the bottom lane as Misfortune burns all the summons to get up. Here comes the Jarvan. Flashes forward, picks up a kill onto the Pike. Talon jumps forward, with the Ignite and Electrocute kills the Wukong. The knock up on the Jarvan, it's a double kill for Jarvan, and that's a huge win for Red Team very early on. So Yasuo, being the classic low elo Yasuo, doesn't bother helping teammates apparently. Malphite, yeah, just doing Malphite stuff. It's we call this a wet noodle fight, but this is less of a wet noodle fight and just more of a slap, like a bitch slap contest, really. It's literally all I can think it is. So huge start for Red Team. Jarvan already picking up the first stage, his new smite already. Now he also does have level advantage, but he is down the buff, so if he tries to fight Talon, he's probably going to lose. Red buff does make a lot of a difference. Jarvan going to take the second Scuttle Crab now. Just giving that a few good whacks. He's gonna go in. He's gonna hit the thing. He'll see the Wukong. Now what? No, I don't know. I think he should just go back to his red. He should go back, pick up his red, but instead he's gonna try and gain mid lane, which work. Oh no! Ah, they forced the flashing Yasuo. So it did work in a reasonable way. Wukong is disregarding everything to Pilgrim. Jarvan gonna kill it? Okay. So I think the Wukong is just trying to play it safe because he knows he's behind. He probably can't win. The risky option would have been to invade through top lane and then try to get the front. Oh, that's unfortunate. My misfortune. But with having no priority in mid or top lane, it's not safe enough. So, you know, smarter thinking by Wukong. Oh my god, that actually is. Well, that's a deck Thresh. Good hook by the Pike to punish the Thresh moving forward that little bit too much. Misfortune is gone from the game, so that's really unfortunate actually, because that enabled Kai'Sa to pick up. That's gonna let Kai'Sa get a huge lead. Oh, Jarvan does get spotted up by the ward here. Oh, he missed the combo. Wukong, oh, he just revealed himself. That could have been such a good counter gank if he went for it. If they had committed, if that Flag and Dragon hit, yeah, I think that would have died. Good exhaust by the save itself, I think. No, I was probably trying to kill the guys on the tower. Oh, so Malphite wasting his teleport to go back top. I don't think that's a good idea. Malphite continuing the slap off, but he's a level down. There's full report. Actually, it does connect. I don't think he's going to be able to get anything off it. Oh, he does proc Riddle, and that did quite a bit of damage. Somewhat unsurprising. Ornn's a pretty good champion, you know. Alright. But the Comet Malphite. Very popular these days, I hear. For some reason, Yasuo didn't decide to cancel Talon's back. The classic Ornn, just making your items while you're waiting for the wave to bounce. Okay, Yasuo is coming back. Blues respawn. Now, will the Talon receive the blue buzzer, as is normal for high level play? Considering it's low ELO, I'm going with probably not. Now, despite the fact that red team is down a player, they do have a gold. Pike does miss the stun, rather unfortunate. Yes. And Malphite is just dancing because he's got nothing else to do, because he's just being bullied out by Ornn. Oh, fast king is pretty good at dodging that stun, but he's not very good at dodging the pipe hook. Oh, good hooks, blazing that. There's an electrocute proc as Pike gets killed by Jarvan. And Malphite just cancelled his auto attack. Oh god, he just went in for that. Heal and flash burn by Kai'Sa just to stay alive. Does make it out. And he doesn't have press the attack, so he can't sustain. Oh wow, that was so close. He just, yeah, cancels Kai'Sa's back and just kills her instantly. So good move by the red team to get a good lead early, despite the fact that they're a man down. Now here comes the Wukong. Oh, okay. Good layering of CC there. Double ultimate burned just to get the kill onto Ornn, but worth it to try and get the Malphite into the game. And to try and catch the Malphite up. He's 30 CS down. So Pike going in on the Thresh. Kai'Sa's not in range of an ultimate yet. So Thresh is just dealing so much damage. And Pike just walks into the wall, takes a huge ton of damage. But there's a multi-man on bottom lane. The stun, the hook misses, but here's the Talon. Oh, he might have gone too far with that. Ignite gets burned by Pike. Barely doesn't kill the tower. Here comes the Yasuo. Good slow. Comet hits. Ignite burned. Yasuo trying to do something. Malphite doesn't matter. So I think the Windwall did cancel that out. So Ornn going back on the offensive, but there's a Wukong here. Yasuo does have ultimate. Oh, Wukong's not going for it. Alright, so Jarvan, knowing Wukong is top, is going to take the Raptors away. Looking at the... I can see why people call them chickens, but they definitely don't look like chickens. I wonder if they would taste like chicken. Okay, so Jarvan gonna wrap around, gonna come behind the blue team, get spotted though. Here comes the Wukong. Pike charging laser. Okay, it's gonna miss it. Okay, good, decent damage by the Kai'Sa as here comes the Talon. There's no vision left. They're gonna try and multi-man this bottom lane. They spotted the Jarvan finally, but will it be enough? Jarvan doesn't spot, Kai'Sa does dodge out the way, but gets destroyed. Ouch. I could feel that from all the way over here. Oh god. Yasuo sold his starting item and bought a BF sword. So here's a pro tip if you're playing Yasuo, do not sell your starting item just to buy BF sword. I feel the crit is more important. Yasuo going to, oh, good wind wall to block the hook. Now here comes, oh, Pike got spotted by wards. Wukong, not doing anything. Good, manages to hit the Talon. No, he didn't flash. Jumps away. Oh, the Thresh just barely misses. Kai'Sa is just farming. Pretty much the smartest thing to do at this point, because they're pretty behind. And so they now have priority on Dragon. Now Wukong can steal this. So red team does decide that it's a bit risky and backs away. Oh, Talon's putting in pressure on the Yasuo. Tornado doesn't hit. Ornn is up 50 CS. That's incredible, actually. That's really good for this point, especially for low ELO play. Okay, so first turret team though. Oh, they spot the Jarvan. He gets away though. What was that wind wall, Yasuo? That wind wall was terrible. Oh, here comes a Pike. Misses everything, I think. Oh, here's a Kai'Sa. Ultimate burned by a Talon. He has to flash. Kai'Sa heals to try and get back in range, but he's playing Assassin's Creed too damn well. Okay, so with that, blue team now turn onto the Dragon. Malphite is still losing in CS. And Pike is gonna cancel that. Okay. Okay. No smite used, or he mistimed it. I think he might have mistimed it. And it's on cooldown. That actually hit Yasuo. That hit the Yasuo. That's actually kind of fun. Oh, good connection. Is she gonna take it? Oh, she doesn't have off. So gonna turn onto the mid tower. No, Yasuo. Windwall doesn't block tower shots, but I hope you learn this for next time. Ornn is now mid lane. Just walked there apparently. Oh, good hook by the Pike, but no damage to take advantage of it. He gets knocked up. Damage gets thrown down. Pike misses his ultimate as Talon comes through, but nothing else happens. Come on, Pike. Missing your ult like that. So, Talon well on his... Close to... Talon is pretty close. Oh, he can actually get Just Blade very quickly. Wukong does take... Okay, so he's being taken. Mid lane's pushing. Misfortune finally comes back. Malphite trying to close the CS gap, but it's just too much at this point. I don't Oh yeah, red team. What red team should do is gank the Malphite, take the Rift Herald, and then push top lane because that tower is really close to death. Like, look here, it's got 433 health. So that should be what happens. Now that being said, it's easy for Malphite to get away. He has flash, he has ult. He comes on. Kill the Talon, but Kai'Sa dies to the Torch God. That is such a good skill. Alright. And... okay, so with that, it's a 1-for-1. Not bad, not bad. Okay, blue ping's onto the Rift Herald. As Jarvan's here to try and hold off the Malphite counter push. No, since Ornn is mid lane, he's mid lane. So... okay, oh, she's already... like, she's leveling up really fast, thanks to catch up. Okay, so... Wukong's gonna get spawned. Oh, good hook. As Ornn does pick up that kill, and Jarvan gets taken out as well. So this right now is a free Rift Herald if Wukong, Pyke, and Malphite all go for it. Are they going to Rift Herald? And no. Instead, they're going to try and get onto the Ornn, who. And Pyke misses all his abilities because, well, like ELO. Oh! Good knockup by the Wukong, but gets dragged into tower range. That's a lot of damage coming through as Malphite flashes out awkwardly. A single auto from the Thresh will get the kill. Wukong jumping, but he's not going to make it any further. That's a shutdown. That's a 3 kills, and our red team should be doing the Rift Herald. Guys, Rift Herald. Rift Herald, come on. Like, yeah, get the tower, but get the Rift Herald. Like, you're gonna get the tower anyway, so Rift Herald. But, alas. Oh, okay, Ornn's actually going to do it. Thank you, Ornn. Alright, so the red team actually have a really good 1-3-1 comp. Oh god, Yasuo, what the hell. Alright, so Talon finally joins in. They need Jarvan mid. They need Jarvan there just in case, but now that they spotted Wukong, they don't have to worry as much. Oh. Jarvan's 2 levels ahead of Wukong, that's mental. Alright, so that's Rift Herald finally going over to the red team. Ornn's gonna pick that one up. They're going in on it. Oh wow, that was really. That's actually pretty funny to me. So the Kai'Sa dashes forward. Misfortune ult gets burned. Ignite chunk going down. Heal from Misfortune gets burned. Kai'Sa finally goes through with the ultimate as Jarvan joins in the battle. Malphite's here with the unstoppable force burst. Doesn't stop the Jarvan. Can't save Kai'Sa as Jarvan picks up that kill. He's now 8-1. And Jarvan's gonna pick up another one. He's now 9-1. A good teleport by Malphite, but unfortunately just too far behind to make a meaningful impact on that fight. So he has gone Sunfire Cape, which is good. I have seen a couple of people who play Malphite go Rod of the Ages first into tank, and that is a reasonable thing to do, but oh, Windwall Russell? He doesn't have. Well, that's a solo kill onto the Ornn.
My finger slipped.
Yes, your finger did slip, Misfortune. It's probably why your internet disconnected. Spawning Rift Herald mid lane, they're gonna try and brute force this down. But the wave is just barely in position, so they're going to get the turret. They'll probably get 2 turrets off this. Oh, Ornn just barely misses his knockup. Good grab by the Pyke to pull the Rift Herald closer, but I think that turret is dead. And it is. As I said, it became so. Are they gonna fight in this? Here's the Malphite. He needs to ult the Misfortune right now, but there's the Jarvan. He gets pulled in, Jarvan ults the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's trapped in there, he gets taken out. Now Yasuo's in the eyes, he gets triple kill. Jarvan chasing down the Malphite. Malphite actually getting the Jarvan, surprisingly, as it's a 4 for 2 for the red team. 6.8k gold lead, and they're going to threaten this inhibitor tower. Malphite did not use his ultimate though. He could potentially... Oh no, he's just going to get it. He does manage to finally throw his ult off, but it's at the wrong person. Here comes the fight. He can clean this up. He missed his ultimate of Thresh Flash. Way really late. Here comes the Kai'Sa. Flashes after the Talon. Gets hit by the Thresh. He does pick up the kill though. That's a double kill for Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is the sole carry at this point because as in true low elo style, Yasuo is feeding. Mike is on the hunt. He's looking for Will he get it? He gets a grab. He gets an auto. Oh, no, he's dead. The damage from Ornn is just too much. Oh, he's gonna survive. No, here comes Call the Forge Ghost. Gets the knockup. They get the damage, and he goes down, and that's a free drag. Good effort by the Pyke, but as soon as Thresh went over the wall, he should have just left it and gone. So that there is the classic example of greed in low elo. The goal difference is quite big. It's getting to the point where the gold lead is going to be insurmountable. However, this is low elo and bigger throws have happened before. Oh, Jarvan missing his whole combo, but because he's Jarvan, he just ults Kai'Sa and kills him anyway. The Malphite ultimate just that little bit too late, but they do pick up the kill onto Malphite. Wukong does pick up a kill as well, so it's 2 for 1, or 2 for 2, sorry, as Yasuo dies to Talon in the top lane. If you're blue team, you want even trades like this. If you're red team, you don't want that. Okay, hooks in the Ornn, gets a stun onto 2. Wukong's doing nothing. The little pillar comes up, so they're turning it around, doing quite a bit of damage back. The hook goes a little bit wide. Now Talon is at that point where he can solo everyone on the blue team, with the exception of maybe either Wukong or Malphite. Now what Malphite should be doing right now is actually building towards Thornmail. Because I think Thornmail would be good against Jarvan, Talon and Misfortune. That's just me, I could be wrong about that. So, blue team, the blue buff resets, smarted away by Wukong as Talon bolts the wall. Now Thresh is in a bad spot, he gets stunned, it's a lot of damage coming through, but is that going to be enough? No, here's the Jarvan, he ults. Okay, Kai'Sa gets one, the knock up, gets a second one, Pull the Forge Gods comes through, but nothing else really, and that's a really good trade. So that's a 2 for 1 for blue team, and that's exactly what they need. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, getting even or advantageous trades, just farming out and hoping to get to the items. Now, what is interesting to me here is Yasuo has actually gone Stormrazor first. Mostly Yasuo players that I see generally go Phantom Dance or Shifter. That's a bad spot. If she's going to die, that one's given over to Misfortune, and Misfortune is slowly catching up. She's now level 10. She's the same level as the blue team support. Okay, so that's good for red team. Jarvan is just so fed at this point. I don't know if anyone on the blue team will be able to 1v1 him. I don't think even Malphite will be able to. Right, so red team continuing to keep up pressure, however, the sweep on bottom lane is... okay, that's fine. Okay, that's gonna be fine. And the Lantern just trolls J4 just then. Alright, so... this game is going to quieten out, slow down a little bit as red team resets. Oh, hello. Shift Pokemon passing in the night, it seems. Okay, so Pike went Ghostblade first. I thought he would have gone Duskblade first. Interesting. Alright, so red team should start looking to push in all the waves and then bait Baron. Or try and do Baron, but for some reason Misfortune is just solely pushing bottom lane. I feel like... oh, she's dead. Yep, she's dead. Flash and heal, not an ultimate. Nowhere near gonna be enough to save yourself from a Kai'Sa, who is the other time was 6 kills ahead. Okay, Jarvan getting some good damage on the Pike, but Pike's grey health is just gonna heal him really quick. Makes me wonder if... nah, it's not worth it. The idea was Spirit Visage, but he can't heal more than his grey health, so never mind that. So... oh, there's the teleport. Is there the wind wall? There's the wind wall. Good wind wall by Yasuo, so he's knocked that one out. So they're just going to push the inhibitor tower. I don't think that's the right idea at this point. Oh, hook on the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa managed to get out. Kills the Thresh for his efforts. Knock up. Yasuo ults the wrong person as Jarvan just deletes Kai'Sa on the backside of that. He gets knocked, dragged back by Pike. Man, and the red team is just running rampant here as they're just going to annihilate the blue team. Finally using their gold lead. Yasuo is doing his damnedest, but he's playing Yasuo. So ignore everything I just said about setting up side lanes and trying to do Baron. You can just brute force, especially with a 10.3k gold lead. And I think they're just going to try and end the game here. Oh, yes. Good idea. They've got no one to stop them. That's going to be a GG. Are they going to Tower Canada? No, they are not. Oh, they picked one up. No, there it is. GG. Alright. More or less what I was expecting, except for the Misfortune disconnecting. Rather unfortunate for blue team. Oh well.